Hi, I'm Cynthia Schiller. Please like and subscribe where we help and heal one day at a time. Why is a relationship with a narcissist a gamble? So I'm going to give you a little analogy that I think will kind of help understand what exactly this gamble is all about. I'd like you to think of going to the casino. There's lots of really cool slot machines, and your narcissist goes in and he really doesn't care which one he goes to. Um, but he will kind of watch, see which one is available, see which one might pay off the best, and then he'll just settle down and start playing the slot machines. So he invests some money. He expects a payout. The longer uh, he stays without the payoff that he expected, the less likely he is to stay. So it's just like a relationship. He'll invest something kind of like breadcrumbing, a quarter or a dollar here and there. And depending on how often they get the payoff, but they're not in love with the slot machine. It's just something to fulfill their needs. It's something exciting. It's something to do. And that's kind of what a narcissistic relationship is like. They're not in love with the item. We're just an item to them, just like a slot machine. And so we're paying off. And the more we pay off, the more they'll stay. So they'll invest in us as long as we're paying off. And eventually, we've paid off so much. We've given everything we have, and the balance is where we're paying out more and more. They're feeding us, but we're paying out more. So there's no balance. Like if the balance was correct, the narcissist could just play those slot machines forever, just forever. And to be a good balance, they get a little bit of payoff. They get to have some fun and um, things like that. But eventually we paid off everything we have, and then we're useless to them. They have no desire to stay. They're not going to hold our hands while we're empty. They're just going to leave. And what I find so interesting is how quickly can go from relationship to relationship, just like going to the next slot machine. They just want instant gratification. They'll pay off a little bit, and they won't look back. They'll just be like that slot machine, that person, they have no value to me. And that's where the devaluation comes in. When you love somebody, you love them for life. At least that's the way I see it. And there is give and take. The balance gets so thrown off in a narcissistic relationship, the way they start to devalue us. They don't relate to us. They've been taught things in life, but they haven't learned from life. So all they know is just like being in an infantile state to where they just want the payoff. Babies crying, they don't quiet down because mom has a headache. There's no balance there. But as a mother or a father, you give. Eventually, it'll get easier. But with a narcissist, it doesn't get easier. You just keep giving and giving and giving, and eventually they rob you from your soul, your dreams, your friendships, your ability to work and concentrate. It can be physically painful when you try to communicate with them. They give false promises. They don't uphold their commitments to you. They just go from slot machine to slot machine. So I just thought it was a really good analogy that they're not in love with who they're with. They're in love with the shiny lights and the ding dings and just the activity of the playing the machine. It's how much can I get from it? How much can I get from it? So something to think about. So please comment below, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.